Kajwang's grand send-off ceremony at his Waondo village home in Homa Bay County was a combination of the traditional, religious and political aspects that aptly captured his life on earth.
Just know that Jesus is with you.
Opposition Chief Raila Odinga arriving in style to bid farewell to one of his key political confidants and strategists, his headgear made from the skin of a rare species of monkey and only adorned to mourn the demise of a highly respected leader in the Luo community. Mourners sending off Kajwang in the best way they knew, including spearing imaginary evil spirits. The funeral service of one of the country's well-known politicians provided a perfect platform for high-voltage politics, despite nearly all the Jubilee coalition leaders skipping the event. Only Kiambu Senator Kimani Wamatangi was present at the ceremony where the government came under intense criticism for failing to secure the country.
Na serikali ya Jubilee iko usingizini, inangorota usiku na mchana. Hatuwezi kukubali kama Wakenya rais wa nchi kumwambia mwananchi wa kawaida ya kwamba jukumu ya usalama ni yako mwenyewe. Wale wanaouawa kwa church, kwa misikiti, kila mahali, jukumu ya usalama haiwezi kuwa ya wananchi, ni ya serikali.
Mheshimiwa Uhuru ameshindwa kudhibiti usalama nchi hii. What other evidence are Kenyans waiting for to know that they have a PR president in office who is not capable of performing in any way at society at all?
The opposition team insists President Uhuru Kenyatta must order the Kenya Defence Forces troops to return home from Somalia, claiming that their presence in the Horn of Africa nation had made Kenya a target of terrorism.
Kiini haswa cha kutokuwa na usalama katika nchi yetu, nibainishe wazi hapa, tukimwaga ndugu Otieno Kajwang, ni vile tuliingia na kukaa. Sasa inasemekana hata askari jeshi wetu wengine wanauza makaa nchi za ng'ambo, na mnajua kwamba haiwezekani. Watu wanaona kama wanadhulumiwa. Sisemi kwamba kulifanyika makosa kupeleka askari jeshi Somalia, la.
The first and foremost responsibility of any government is to take care of the security of its citizens and their property. I am a political scientist and I'm telling you, kama serikali imeshindwa kuweka usalama wa raia na mali yao, it has no business leading this country.
Mapambano, mapambano. Mapambano, mapambano.
Kajwang was instrumental in CORD's push for a referendum under the Okoa Kenya banner to push for, among other things, increased allocations to county governments. And though the referendum bid seems to have lost momentum, the CORD leadership reiterated that the constitution must be amended.
We want to diffuse power. We want to rearrange power. And that's the reason why we said that we must get more resources from the top down. That is the reason why we said that we want to have a referendum to bring pesa mashinani. And this must happen in honor of Otieno Kajwang Nyakwamba.
Kajwang represented Mbita constituency in parliament for 15 years before his election to the Senate last year, his family eulogizing him as their pillar.
When he went to school, he showed that he was a disciplined person from the family.
This same man I married on the 2nd of November 1986 at the Nairobi Central SDA Church, and the presiding pastor, Pastor Mpisi, when just before we went in to be married, he looked at him and said, "You look very smart." And I winked. And he looked at me and told me, you look beautiful. And I still believe it until today.
Defense Cabinet Secretary Rachel Omamo represented the national government, with Senate Speaker Ekwe Thuro also in attendance.
Hakupanga malengo wala vijana
Kajwang died at the age of 58 after suffering a cardiac arrest 2 weeks ago at the Mater Hospital in Nairobi. The Bado Mapambano tune may have fallen silent with the demise of the late Senator Otieno Kajwang. However, his comrades in the opposition insist they will keep the fire burning and correct the government whenever they think it has fallen short on matters of governance and integrity. Francis Gashuri, Citizen Weekend, Waundo Village, Homa Bay County.